Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So guys, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. So guys, in today's video, we're going to do things just like before. The way I make the first video, the way I start my session, that's how I'll make today's video as well. So basically, we mostly focus on price action, okay? Whether you trade in binary or in Forex, you can trade anywhere. But if you want to trade, you have to do it based on price action only. So you always have to remember that you need to learn price action. It's very important to remember this rule. Indicators exist in our toolkit, and using indicators is fine for your strategy, but we can only effectively use those indicators when you have at least some foundational knowledge of price action movement. Okay guys, you must understand the candles first. So now we will try to take a live trade together. Okay guys, so now to truly understand what the market is telling us, what specific factors will we look at? You can see here, right here in the market, I have placed a call on the CAD CHF currency pair. Overall, if we look closely at the current chart, the general trend is clearly moving downward, okay? So we will definitely take full advantage of this specific momentum. And now I want you to tell me, which direction of trade should we take? We should take a downward trade because the entire market structure is moving downward in a very consistent manner, okay? So I will carefully mark a key resistance level right here, and on the opening of the very next candle, I will go for a downward trade at this position. This current movement is a retracement candle, which has come back specifically to retrace the market before the next drop. So here, there could be a very strong attempt by the sellers to form a significant red candle to continue the move. So let's see, we are observing the same thing happening again. It is a retracement candle which has come to retrace the market movement. Then right here, there could be an attempt to form a strong red candle. So let's see, it is important to observe these things with time here, watching whether a red candle actually forms here or not, okay? Which is our main priority right now. So you can clearly see here on the chart, the market is forming a strong red candle, which indicates that the market is falling downwards quite rapidly. Okay, so you can see guys, the market has formed a red candle here, and as a result, our trade has become profitable. Okay guys, now let's take a look at a trade in Solana. Alright, so from this specific level here, the market is beginning to move upwards steadily, showing some interesting bullish signs. Alright, now the market is moving upwards, so you can see a level here. I'll mark this level here. Okay, I'll mark it here. This is a reversal point in the market. So if a red candle forms, we'll take a trade for a downward move. If the market goes up a little more, then I'll go for a down trade here. The market is moving. All right, now you can see this one level here, so I'll mark it here for you. But here in the market, this is a reversal point. So if an officer candle forms, then this will be a trip point for a downward move. It will likely follow to the downside. No, that's fine. The specific way we've marked these levels, if we look closely according to those levels, sellers could enter at this point. The market clearly wants to go in the upward direction, and it's a very big level, but there's also significant selling pressure visible here. However, overall, if you see, there are also strong green candles indicating good buying. But overall, I would still say that there is one major level here, so that level should be watched, and whether it falls significantly to the downside or not. Anyway, the specific way we've marked these key levels, if we look closely according to those levels, sellers could potentially enter here. The market clearly wants to go in the upward direction, and so that's exactly why we've placed a trade right here. Let's see guys, we currently have 2 active trades running. In the world of trading, both things happen. There can be unexpected losses and there can be great profits. So you always have to remember that losses in trading are just a fundamental part of trading itself, okay? You simply can't escape them no matter what. No getting. Alright, so I am going to set this specific resistance level right here, and now we can see that we are trading in a downward direction from this point. Okay, I have placed 3 separate trades right here for this downward move. Now looking at the chart here, we are waiting for the price action to develop. We're getting it here. Alright, let me set this specific level right here, and from here we'll take downward trades. I've placed these downward trades here because I've set the resistance level right here. Alright, here we see the green candle slowly moving. Based on the price action we see here, that is exactly why I decided to place 2 separate trades at this key level. Shortly after that decision was made, the market gained momentum and broke out of this level. Okay, now following the breakout from this specific level, the very next candle that appeared in the market formed as a green candle right here, but it still remains positioned below our identified level on the downside, showing resistance. A red candle could also form, which is always a possibility in trading. Let us wait and see. Now this one here has become profitable. Awesome. Okay, so right now I think I should place one more trade. I will go ahead and set the level right here. Now, if this specific candle breaks out and closes below this key level, I will immediately look to take a trade in the downward direction. Otherwise, the most likely scenario here could be a continued greenish movement, because as you can clearly see on the chart, there has been a pretty good greenish movement just before this. If the market closes above this resistance level, then the market will likely continue to go in the upward direction. Otherwise, if it fails, the market can fall rapidly. Alright, so let's just wait and see, guys. Let's see exactly what the scenario is here, okay? So, that is exactly what has happened here. I have just initiated a strategic trade targeting the downward direction. As you can clearly see on the chart right here, it is happening just as I previously explained to you in our analysis. I mentioned that if the market breaks out of this level, I would immediately look to take a trade in the downward direction, and that is exactly the action I have taken right now. I have committed to this trade for the downward direction because the price action confirms our thesis and the indicators are aligning with the breakout. It's possible that the next candle could also be a red candle, right guys? So here, a pretty solid red candle is forming and it is creating a red candle, guys. Let's wait. We'll wait here for the trade to close, and I just want to say that trading is not something where you can become profitable overnight or become a millionaire overnight. This is a long-term journey that requires patience, consistent practice, and a disciplined mindset to master the market's movements over time. If you ask me, the single most critical and fundamental skill in trading is absolute emotional control. Those who can consistently master their complex internal impulses and remain calm under pressure can definitely evolve into highly successful professional traders. However, those who cannot control their emotions, regardless of how many advanced technical skills they learn, no matter how much market knowledge they acquire, and no matter how much capital they have at their disposal, will always struggle to find long-term success in the financial markets. The single most significant challenge you will encounter in trading is effectively tackling your own emotions, which a staggering 90% of individuals are simply unable to do. That is exactly why you must have heard that 90% of people ultimately fail to find success in the trading world. It is not because they cannot comprehend the technical mechanics of the market, but because they cannot control their psychological impulses. So guys, this was the video for today, and I truly hope these psychological insights help you master your mindset moving forward. If you haven't joined our community yet, you can also easily connect with us on Telegram. I've provided the direct link in the description of my video, so you can go there and join our Telegram. So that's all in this video. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Bye bye for now and take care.